So in the last class, we were discussing about projections of planes problem. So in the last class, we have discussed triangular lamina, rectangular lamina and square lamina. So in this session, we will discuss problems on pentagonal lamina and hexagonal lamina. So a pentagonal lamina of edge 25 mm is resting on VP with one of its sides or edge such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with vertical plane, 60 degree with VP. The edge on which it rests is inclined at 45 degree with HP. Draw its projections. So this is the given problem. Okay, the first step. Draw XY line and indicate VP HP since it is first angle projection for all the problems. So okay, here we are supposed to indicate VP and HP. It is first angle projection. Next, note down the type of the lamina. So okay, here the given lamina is pentagonal lamina, a regular pentagonal lamina. So it consists of equal sides. Next, so the interior angle of pentagonal lamina is 108 degree, 108. The interior angle of pentagon lamina is 108 degree. Okay, here the given lamina is pentagon of side length is 25 mm. So it's a regular pentagon, means all sides are equal and all angles are equal. Now, so write down the data. Given lamina is pentagon of sides 25 mm. Next, check whether lamina resting on horizontal plane or vertical plane. So now in the problem, the lamina resting on vertical plane. He has mentioned that the lamina resting on vertical plane. So only two possibilities. So the lamina resting on vertical plane or horizontal plane with edge or corner. Now consider this board as a vertical plane. So the lamina resting on vertical plane. So with a side towards your left side, resting side should come. Suppose if you place the lamina like this, here the lamina resting on VP with one of its corner. Lamina resting on VP with one of its corner. Suppose if you place the lamina like this, lamina resting on VP with one of its side. Towards your left side, resting side should come. Suppose in the problem, if you mentioned lamina resting on VP with one of its corner, then you have to place the lamina like this. Okay, here this is the resting corner. The lamina resting on vertical plane with one of its corner. Right? Now, the lamina resting on VP with one of its side, like this. Such that, okay, here, this is the lamina inclination. This lamina means the entire surface inclination. Thus, entire surface inclined 60 degree with HP. Okay, here this is the vertical plane. This board is the vertical plane. Okay, here the lamina inclined with respect to with VP. That is 60 degree. This is the 60 degree inclination with respect to VP. At the same time, the edge on which it rests. Okay, here it consists of 5 edges. Which one is the resting edge? So this is the resting edge. The edge on which it rests. So it makes an angle of 45 degree with respect to HP. Okay, here this resting gets inclined 45 degree with respect to HP. So the resting side inclined with 45 degree with respect to horizontal plane. So now in this position, I need to write the top view and front view. So this is the given data. Okay, here the lamina resting on VP with one of its side. So this data is used for drawing first position. Next, note down the lamina inclination with respect to VP. Take VP inclination to draw the second position since the lamina resting on VP. Next, edge inclination or side inclination with respect to HP is 45 degree and this data is used for drawing third position. Now, I should start the first position with the front view. Why I should start the first position with the front view? Because the lamina resting on VP. Now, first position is called as resting position. Ignore all inclination. Do not consider any inclination. Just this data is sufficient to draw the first position. Only this data is sufficient to draw the first position. Lamina is 25 of side, so lamina is pentagon of side 25 mm and it is resting on VP with one of its side. Now, okay, here the lamina resting on VP with one of its side. To draw the first position, you should place the lamina completely on VP. Why should, so okay, here, why should I place the lamina completely on VP? Because lamina resting on VP. Right, therefore, first place the lamina completely on VP like this, such that the resting side should come towards your left side like this. Now construct pentagonal lamina. Right, so okay, here, so this is the front view. So in the front view, I will going to see the entire lamina, that is called as true shape. In the top view, the lamina looks like a straight line. So in which view? So I will going to see the true shape. You should start the drawing always with the true shape. Okay, here I cannot place the lamina on HP. Why? Because in the problem he has mentioned that lamina resting on VP. Therefore, you should place the lamina on VP. You should not place the lamina on HP. Lamina is, okay, here the lamina is not resting on HP. Next, you should not place the lamina like this. Suppose if you place the lamina like this, lamina resting on VP, so one condition is satisfied, but lamina resting on VP with one of its corner. So this is wrong. So therefore, you should place the lamina like this. You should place the lamina like this such that the resting side should come towards your left side. Okay, this is the resting side. Now, draw the front view. So what is the front view? So front view is the pentagonal shape. Okay, you are the observer, so you are observing the lamina. Now front view is the pentagonal shape. Now draw the front view. Now how to construct a pentagonal lamina? So how to construct a pentagonal lamina? So procedure is like this. Okay, here first draw 25 mm line. Draw 2.5 centimeter line. So draw 25 mm line. Next, using protractor. So using protractor. Okay, here place the protractor here at this point. Take 108 degree, 108. Next, here also draw 108 degree line, 108 degree line. Next, using compass, so cut that line. Okay, now, so draw 25 mm line. Next, using protractor, take 108 degree line, 108 degree line. Okay, here, so this angle should be 108 degree. Here the interior angle, it should be 108 degree. So the procedure is like this. First, draw 25 mm line. Next, draw extension line. Draw extension line and indicate the dimension. This is the dimension line. Just draw dimension line and write 25. Do not write mm, just write the number. Next, place the protractor at this point. Take 108 degree at a length of 25. Next, place the protractor here. Take 108 degree obtuse angle. Then at a length of 25 mm. Next, using compass, take 25 mm length. Take 25 mm length from here. So cut an arc, and from here cut an arc to construct pentagonal lamina. So once again I will go to explain construction. So first draw 25 mm line. Next, place the protractor here. So okay, here draw 108 degree line. Initially at any length. Next, here also draw 108 degree line. Initially at any length. This line, okay, do not bother about the length. After drawing the 108 degree line, this is 25 mm line. Take 25 mm. Next, from this point cut an arc. Next, so take 25 mm length and from this point cut an arc, extend the line. After this, again take 25 mm length using compass, here cut an arc from this point. Okay, here cut an arc and join these two points. So you will get the pentagonal lamina. Okay. Next, do the naming. Front view, it is indicated by A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. Right. Now I have completed the first position front view. I have completed the first position front view. Then to draw the top view, so this is the direction of view. This is the direction of view. So to draw the top view, just draw projection lines. Means thin line from all the corners. From all the corners, just draw projection line up to XY line. Now the gap between these two projection line is the front top view. So in the top view, okay, here I am observing the lamina. Okay, here the lamina is resting on VP like this. Now this is the top view. When you observe the lamina in the top view, the lamina looks like a straight line. So I am writing the top view. Now the views must be dark. Make it dark. Here also the lamina must be dark. Right. Next, do the naming in the top view. This is the direction of view. So when you view the lamina in the top view, point E visible, D visible, C visible, but A invisible. Okay, here E visible, right? Next, okay, here D visible and C visible. Next, behind this point E, we have a point A. So A invisible. Behind this point D, we have point B invisible. And here we have only one corner, C visible. So I have completed you can write the arrow marks, that is, so that indicates downward projections. Now, I have completed the first position, front view and top view. Okay, here to write the first position, front view and top view, okay, here only this data is enough. Okay, here I do not consider any inclinations. You ignore all inclinations. Just I need only resting condition. Towards your left side, resting side should come. And you should start the drawing with the front view because the lamina resting on VP. When the lamina resting on HP, you have to start the first position with the top view. Next, move on to the second position. So already I told you in the previous class, when the lamina resting on VP, to draw the second position, I need VP inclination. When the lamina resting on HP, to draw the second position, I need HP inclination. Now, in the lamina, in the problem he has mentioned that, okay, here this is the initial position, resting position. Now I am going to tilt the lamina. I am going to tilt the lamina such that the surface makes an angle 60 degree with respect to VP. The surface inclined 60 degree with respect to VP. Okay, just consider only one inclination and that is only VP inclination. Do not consider any other inclination. Consider only VP inclination. Now, observe here. So, when you look from top of the object, I can able to see this inclination. Okay, so along this lamina, okay, here I can able to see this inclination. Therefore, the inclination will be visible in the top view, and in the front view I cannot able to see any inclination. I cannot able to see the inclination. Okay, here I can able to see this portion, but in the top view I can able to see the inclination. The lamina inclined with respect to VP. Now, how to draw the second position? To draw the second position, take VP inclination 60 degree. VP inclinations are visible in the top view. So okay, here this is the, so top view will come on HP plane. Now, take 60 degree line. Take 60 degree line. Okay, 60 degree with respect to VP, it is denoted by angle phi. 60 degree line with respect to VP. VP inclinations are below XY line, HP inclinations above XY line. VP inclinations are visible in the top view. So top view will come on HP plane. That's why here I have written the top view. Now, so measure this distance first position top view. From this point, cut an arc to get point C. Next, measure this distance from E to D. From this point, cut an arc to get point D. And here, this is point E comma A, and this one D comma B, and this one point C. So, okay, here make it dark. Okay, here up to point C, make it dark since it is the view. Next, okay, here you have to tilt the lamina like this, such that the left side should resting on HP, means resting on XY line, because in the planes I have considered left side as the resting condition. Okay, you should not write the inclination like in this direction. Suppose if you write the inclination, 60-degree line in this direction, then the resting side will come on right side. Therefore, you should not write like this, you should write like this only. Okay, next, to get the second position front view, just draw upward projections. So projection lines are always thin lines. Just draw thin lines. So draw thin lines from all the corners. Next, draw horizontal projections from the first position front view. Draw horizontal projections from the first position front view. Draw horizontal projection from the first position front view. Next, indicate arrow marks. Now, okay, here in this portion, I will going to get the apparent shape of pentagonal lamina. Now, indicate all 5 corners. So, vertical projections and intersection of vertical and horizontal projection gives the corresponding point. Say example, vertical projection of point C. So, where is the horizontal projection? This is the horizontal projection of point C. The intersection of these 2 lines, so it will give point C. Similarly, this is the vertical projection of point A. So, this is the horizontal projection of point A. So, this is point A. Vertical projection of point B. Horizontal projection of point B. Point B. Vertical projection of point C. Horizontal projection of point C. Point C. Next, vertical projection of point D. Horizontal projection of point D. Okay, here you will get point D. Vertical projection of point E, horizontal projection of point E, okay, here you will get point E or corner E. Now connect all 5 corners. So connect all 5 corners using dark lines. Connect all 5 corners. Now I have completed the second position. Here to draw the second position, I need only VP inclination, that is only one inclination. Now to draw the last position, I need edge inclination. So edge inclination with respect to HP or VP? HP. Edge inclination with respect to HP. Now, out of 5 sides, which one is the resting side? I have 5 sides: AB, BC, CD, DE and EA or AE. Which one is the resting side? The side towards your left side is the resting side. So which side is towards your left side? The AE. The AE side is towards your left side. This is the resting side. In the problem he has mentioned, the edge or side on which it rests is inclined 45 degree with respect to HP, means this edge inclined 45 degree with respect to HP. HP inclinations are visible in the front view. Front view, it should be written on VP. So this is the VP zone. Okay, HP inclinations are visible in the front view. Now, how to write the last position? Okay, here draw 45 degree line. Draw 45 degree line, thin line. Draw 45 degree line. Theta with respect to HP. Already I told you HP inclinations are visible in the front view. In the front view will be written on VP. So VP inclinations are visible in the top view. Top views are written on HP. Now I am writing the front view. Now you should redraw this diagram such that the resting side AE inclined 45 degree with respect to HP. You should redraw the diagram like this. The resting side AE, it should incline 45 degree with respect to HP. You should redraw the same diagram, second position front view, by placing the resting side on 45 degree line. That's all. By placing the resting side on 45 degree line. Now how to redraw? How to redraw the diagram? First, you measure this distance A to E. A to E. You fix it on 45 degree line. This is A to E. This is A and this is E. You make it dark. Just you make it dark. Right. I have fixed the AE, that is resting side, on 45 degree. Now the condition is satisfied. The side on which it rests makes 45 degree with respect to HP. Next, redraw the remaining points. I know the position of point A. Now measure the distance A to B. Just you measure the distance from A to B, you cut an arc. Right? Next, I know the position of point E. Measure the distance from E to B. Measure the distance from A to B. From E, just you cut an arc to get point B. Right? Similarly, measure the distance from E to D. I know the position of point E. Just you cut an arc. Next, I know the position of point A. Measure the distance from A to D. So A to D, cut an arc, okay, here to get point D. And at last, measure the distance from A to C. So from A, cut an arc, measure the distance from A to C using compass, measure the distance from A to C, cut an arc to get point C. And this is point D. Right? Now connect all the points using dark lines. Now connect all the points using dark lines. Now the condition is satisfied. The resting side AE, inclined 45 degree with respect to HP. Now, so since it is front view, it should write the namings in A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. Okay, here also A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. Since it is front view. So, to write the last position, draw vertical projections. Draw vertical projections from all the corners. Draw vertical projections from all the corners. Vertical downward projections. So draw vertical downward projections from all the corners. Similarly, draw horizontal projections. Draw horizontal projections. Okay, here also draw horizontal projections. Now, locate the 5 corners by considering the intersection points of horizontal projection and vertical projection. Say, this is the horizontal projection of point C. So where is the vertical projection of point C? This is the vertical projection of point C. This is the horizontal projection of point C. Therefore, this is point C or corner C. Similarly, this is the horizontal projection of point A. So where is the vertical projection? This is the vertical projection. So this is point A. So this is the horizontal projection of point B. So this is the vertical projection of point B. So this is point B. So this is the horizontal projection of point D. So vertical projection of point D. So this is point D. So this is the horizontal projection of point E, and this is the vertical projection of point T, and this is point E. Right? Now connect all the corners, so we will get the final top view. Connect all the corners using dark lines. So connect A to B. Connect A to B, then B to C, then C to D, then D to E. So finally E to A. Okay, so this is the final position of pentagonal lamina. Okay, here. So the lamina is inclined with respect to VP, and at the same time the resting side inclined, so 45 degree with respect to HP. This is the resting side inclined 45 degree with respect to HP. So now in this position, okay, here the lamina looks like this. This is the front view and this is the top view. So the next problem, a hexagonal lamina of side 25 mm rests on one of its side on HP. The lamina makes 45 degree to HP and the side on which it rests makes 30 degree to VP. Draw the projections of hexagonal lamina. Okay, first write down the given data. So the given lamina is hexagon. So it's a regular hexagonal lamina, consists of 6 sides, all sides are equal, and the interior angle of hexagonal lamina is 120 degree. The interior angle of hexagonal lamina is 120 degree. Next, the lamina resting on HP or VP. The lamina resting on horizontal plane, side or corner. So the lamina resting on horizontal plane. The lamina resting on horizontal plane with one of its side. So our edge, therefore, this is the horizontal plane, the lamina resting on HP with one of its side. Is it correct? Suppose if you place the lamina like this, it becomes corner condition. So lamina resting on horizontal plane with one of its side means you should place the lamina like this, means edge resting condition. Next, the lamina inclined 40 degree, 45 degree. This is the lamina inclined 45 degree with respect to HP, means horizontal plane. Next, at the same time, this is the side towards your left side. This side inclined 30 degree with respect to VP. This is the VP inclination and this is the horizontal inclination. So this side is inclined 30 degree with respect to VP. This side is inclined 30 degree with respect to VP. So this is the resting side. Okay, so this is the resting side inclined 30 degree with respect to VP, and at same time the surface inclination is 45 degree with respect to HP. Surface inclination and side inclination are different. Surface inclination means the entire surface makes an angle with respect to horizontal plane. Side inclination means only this side inclined with respect to VP. So that is 30 degree. Only this side inclined 30 degree with respect to VP. Right? Now in this position I need to write the top view and front view. Okay, where should I start the drawing? Okay, here I should start the drawing from the top view, because the lamina resting on HP. Therefore, first place the lamina on HP. Okay, here on HP plane I will going to get the true shape. So therefore, first place the lamina resting condition. Resting condition means you ignore all inclination. So since lamina resting on HP, so first you place the lamina on, this is the horizontal plane. First place the lamina on horizontal plane. Now draw the top view. Suppose if you place the lamina like this, so it will become corner condition. Towards your left side we have corner. Corner condition is not at all given in the problem. Okay, here the lamina resting on HP with one of its side. This side should come towards your left side. Next, so how to construct hexagonal lamina? So procedure is like this. So first draw a circle. Draw a circle of radius is equal to the side length 25 mm. Take 2.5 centimeter. So then using a compass, draw a circle of radius is equal to 2.5. This radius equal to 2.5 centimeter. Next, so divide the circle into 4 equal parts. Next, so using compass of same dimension, okay, here take 25 mm side length. From this point here cut an arc of 25 mm. Okay, here also cut an arc of 25 mm. Next, from this point cut an arc of 25 mm. Next, here from this point cut an arc of 25 mm. Next, join the arcs like this. So after construction of hexagonal lamina, you erase the circle. Erase the arc and circles. So this is the procedure for construction of hexagonal lamina. Construct an hexagonal lamina on HP. Construct an hexagonal lamina HP by placing side towards your left side. Okay, here you should construct the hexagonal lamina by drawing a circle and divide that circle into 4 equal parts, then draw arcs and connect the arcs. Okay, here next make it dark. Right, then do the namings: corner A, B, C, D, E and F. Then indicate the dimension. Just draw extension line from the lamina. Then draw dimension line and just indicate the number 25. So I have completed the first position, top view. Now to get the front view, draw vertical projections. Draw vertical projections up to XY line. So the gap between these two lines represents the front view. So the views must be dark. Okay, here in the front view, the lamina resting on HP on horizontal plane. Okay, in the front view, the lamina looks like a straight line. Now, in the front view, do the naming. Okay, here this is the direction of view. This is the direction of view. A visible, B visible, C visible. Here, A dash, B dash, and C dash. The remaining points, F invisible, write it in the bracket. E invisible, write it in the bracket. D invisible, write it in the bracket. So I have completed the first position, top view and front view. So next one. Second position. To write the second position, I need HP inclination. Okay, here when the lamina, the surface of the lamina, so this is the horizontal plane, the surface of the lamina inclined 45 degree with respect to HP. Now you are the observer. In which view I will going to see this inclination, horizontal plane inclination, front view or top view? You are the observer. So front view, in the front view I will going to see this inclination along with the lamina. Okay, here in the top view I cannot able to see any inclination. I can able to see only the apparent shape of hexagonal lamina, but in the front view I can able to see the inclination. Right, now where should I write the front view? VP plane or HP plane? On VP plane. So in the front view I am going to see the inclination. So front view comes on vertical plane. Now write the front view here. So what is the front view? So front view is the inclination of lamina. Inclination of lamina. So 45 degree with respect to HP. Now to write the front view. To write the front view. So draw 45 degree line. Draw 45 degree line. At any point on XY line, take 45 degree theta with respect to HP. HP inclinations are visible in the front view. So front view comes on vertical plane. That's why I have written 45 degree line. Next. So measure this distance. Measure this distance and cut an arc. Okay, here measure this distance and here cut an arc. Right? Now, so do the naming A dash and F dash, B dash and E dash, and C dash and D dash. Now make it dark. So I have completed the second position, front view. Now to get the second position, top view, just draw projections. Just draw projections. So draw vertical downward projections from the second position, front view, and draw horizontal projections. So draw vertical and horizontal projections. Now locate point A, B, C, D, E and F. So this is the horizontal projection of point A and this is the vertical projection of point A. So therefore this is A. This is horizontal projection of point B. This is vertical projection of point B. So this is point B. This is horizontal projection of point C. This is vertical projection of point C. This is point C. So this is the horizontal projection of point D. This is the vertical projection of point D. So this is point D. This is the horizontal projection of point E and this is the vertical projection of point E. This is point E. This is the horizontal projection of point F and this is the vertical projection of point F and this is point F. Now connect all 6 corners. So we will get the hexagonal lamina using dark lines. So I have got the second position, front view. Now to write the third position, I need VP inclination. The side on which it rests is inclined 30 degree with respect to VP. So this data is required to draw the third position. Okay, out of 6 sides AB, BC, CD, DE and EF and EAF, which one is the resting side? The side towards what? Left side. EAF is the resting side. This side inclined 30 degree with respect to VP. So VP inclinations are visible in the top view or front view? VP inclinations are visible in the top view. Where should I write the top view? So top view should be written on the HP plane. This is the HP plane, horizontal plane. So now draw 30 degree line. Draw 30 degree line. Thin line. Draw 30 degree thin line, angle phi with respect to VP. Right? Next, redraw this lamina. Okay, here the lamina is like this. Just you place the lamina such that the resting side makes an angle of 30 degree with respect to VP. Just you redraw the diagram. So how to redraw the diagram? So first you measure this distance A to F. You fix it on A to F. So this is F and this is A. Now make it dark. AF. Next, draw perpendicular lines. So draw perpendicular lines from point A, thin line, and draw perpendicular lines from point F. So draw perpendicular lines at any length, just draw perpendicular lines. Right? Next, measure the distance from A to C. I know the position of point A. So cut an arc to get point C. Next, measure the distance from F to D. I know the position of point F. Cut an arc to get point F. So this is point F. Right? Next, measure distance from A to B. This is point A. Cut an arc. Measure the distance from C to B. This is point C. Cut an arc to get point B. Next, so measure the distance from F to E. F to E, cut an arc and measure the distance from F to D. Sorry, this is point to D. This is point to D. So measure the distance from D to E. So this is point E. This is point D, point E. Now connect all the corners. Now I have redrawn the lamina by placing the resting side on VP inclination line. This is corner A, B, C, and this is D, E and F. Next, draw vertical projection and horizontal projection to get the final front view. So first draw horizontal projections from the second position front view. Okay, next draw vertical upward projection from all 6 corners. Now here, do the naming, vertical projection, horizontal projection, vertical projection of point A and this is the horizontal projection of point A. So this is A dash, vertical projection of point B, horizontal projection of point B, so this is point B dash, vertical projection of point C and this is the horizontal projection of point C, C dash, vertical projection of point D, horizontal projection of point D, so this is D dash, vertical projection of point E and horizontal projection of point E, so this is point E dash, vertical projection of point F and horizontal projection of point F, this is F dash. This is F dash, E dash, D dash, so this is C dash, B dash and A dash. Now connect all the 6 corners to get the final front view using dark lines. So this is the final position of hexagonal lamina when the lamina makes 45 degree with respect to HP and 30 degree with respect to, and the edge on which it rests, so makes 30 degree with respect to VP. So this is the solution for the given problem.